Hi, and welcome to SimpleSpiritualityPH. So for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Regine. I'm an intuitive tarot reader, I'm a Reiki healer, and an overall light worker. Now, before we dive into today's episode, which is something I'm really excited about, I would like to ask everyone who would like to receive notifications to please hit the subscribe button below. Not ask, invite everyone who would like to receive notifications to please hit the subscribe button below. If you have any comments or suggestions, you want to say hey, comment down below. If you like this video later on, hit the thumbs up. And if you would like to receive your very own tarot reading or Reiki healing session with me, both face-to-face or online, here are the details. Now, let's get to the meat of this video, which is an unboxing of the Light Seer Tarot. Now, I would like to apologize about my nails because I was supposed to take my nail polish off, but right before I reached for the acetone or the nail polish remover, the doorbell rang, and it was this. Yay! Now, this is actually the third time that I'm doing this because Mercury retrograde has decided that, you know, let's mess up her video a little bit so it's more exciting. So I actually had two videos prior to this, and it would not save. Both of them would not save, but here I am. I'm sure this will be good. I intend for it to be good. So this is the Light Seer Tarot. It is by Chris Ann, and the publisher is Hay House. That's what it looks like on all sides. And here's the back. And I'm so excited because I've been seeing this card deck all over the place, and I was able to get one. This is what it looks like inside. And it's interesting because now that I went back to the website that I bought it on, and now they're all sold out. So it might be that people are starting to discover this deck, and well, I've been seeing it for a while. Here's the cover. I wanted to show you guys the cover because it has an inscription inside from the creator. It says, "And into the gray we follow like 1,000 flickering stars, and there in a sunlight hollow we lose and find what is ours. Dear light and shadow seer, may this deck help you to find what is yours. Love, Chris Ann." So that's the creator. So yeah, it's all sold out now. I don't know where else it is available. Maybe on Hay House itself. And that's what it looks like inside. So as you can tell, the guidebook is pretty thick. I don't use guidebooks, but I do appreciate that there is a guidebook. So you have the picture, you have the description. You can use it for light and shadow light and shadow readings. Again, I apologize for my nails. It also has an affirmation as well as a description of the tarot card, and it does have it does have spread suggestions. And this is the back. That's Chris Ann. That's the creator. Thank you so much for creating your beautiful deck. And as you can tell, it's so new. It looks like a lot of cash, but it's so new that it still has this to keep it all together. And I want to emphasize the back because it is reversible. I read reverse cards, so I like that. It's the same upright and the same opposite. And without further ado, here's a flip through, the third one, for all of you. I hope you enjoy this. So this is me, High Priestess. So as you can see, these cards are very hypersensory. They don't smell, but they're very vivid and they're very vibrant. And they are reminiscent of a Rider-Waite deck. So if you're close to the Rider-Waite deck, or if you like the traditional kind of images, the imagery that the Rider-Waite deck provides, then this deck is a very easy transition. And I like that it's very colorful because the universe is always listening to us, and it's always sending us messages and all that. And the more that we, it sends us messages through the cards, through the images that we see, through the colors that we see, even the smells that we smell whenever we're reading, the sounds that we hear when we're reading, you know, clairsentience, clairaudience, clairgustry, clairvoyance, claircognizance, which is mine. I'm claircognizant. the universe is always sending us messages, and the more stimulation that our mind receives from the cards, the more colors there are, the more illustrations they are. From experience, I find that that provides us with a faster kind of understanding of what that message is. All cards do that. They give us a message. They always give us complex and both complex and big general overview messages, but some cards do it faster. So this is one type of deck that will be able to do it faster because of the number of elements that are in it. The colors, the depth of the colors, the gradients, the illustrations, the placements of all the illustrations. So that all provides for a faster reading. So this will be very good if you have a timed reading, if you're pressed for time and you're reading. Actually, someone please book an online session with me tonight. I have a free one tonight because I want to use these cards right away. I'm so excited. And I will be using these cards on the weekend at the Manila Crystal Showroom. If you want to see them in person, book a session with me. A reading session, not a Reiki session, but book a Reiki session afterwards if you'd like. So yeah, you can tell I'm so excited. And you can see as we are flipping through it, you can see the elements of the traditional Rider-Waite, but it does have that modern twist to it. I've never seen cards that are so emotional. And it's not one-sided dark emotion, it's all kinds of emotions. Even as you're flipping through it, you can already tell the emotions behind each card, what it's trying to tell you by itself, even without the question. And of course, the beauty of it is that every card is unique, you know? Like for example, death is a negative all the time. It depends on the current energy, it depends on what the area of life is, it depends on what is being asked at that moment. We're nearing the end of the cards, and I'm so happy, I'm so excited. We're at the Pentacles part now. And the last card. Actually, the Death card here reminds me of Destiny in the Sandman series, Neil Gaiman. So, off the bat, these cards they're not that heavy. They're actually pretty lightweight, and I find that they could be easy to shuffle. Well, I'm guessing that I haven't shuffled them yet. So they might be easy to shuffle given its cardstock. But one thing that I would like to caution everyone on is that this kind of cardstock it can be easily scratched, it can be easily bruised if you're not careful, you know. Don't be careless with this kind of cardstock. Especially, I've had an experience where I have shuffled on rough surfaces, and I find that sometimes it does like create a streak at the back or even at the front, and you don't want to damage these kinds of cards. So for that, just put like a handkerchief when you're a handkerchief over the surface when you're shuffling over a rough surface, or basically just do your shuffling like that, you know. And oddly enough, this kind of cardstock will absorb water faster. It's not glossy, as you can tell, it's pretty matte. There's still a reflection, but it is matte. And I know this because I drink water and I have coffee beside me during a tarot reading because I like both. And sometimes the water does drip if it's cold. Sometimes coffee, there can be accidents, you know, and I've actually had one of my tarot decks kind of wetted a little bit because of that. And it was the same cardstock as this. And I find that it does absorb water very easily, you know. But yeah, so this deck off the bat, I think it would be very good when you're doing a timed reading, when you're doing a reading that you're pressed for time, if you want quick and easy, in your face kind of readings. If you want to see messages outright right away off the bat. You know, this would be a great deck for it because it has so many things to say immediately once you put it down. Some cards, sometimes I find that I have to look at it around 4 or 5 seconds to understand everything that it wants to tell me, but this card will, I can already see it. For example, I'll just put a card down. I'll already know in a second or 2 seconds what the message is. And even depending on the querent's question or the area of life that they're asking about, you know. So yeah, this deck is beautiful. I don't know where else you can buy it because, yeah, the website that I bought it on has already sold out, and there's a waiting list for it. So I'm so excited that I forgot to take off my nail polish priorities, obviously. And yeah, I'm going to be using this Saturday. So if you'd like to see this in person, book a session with me at the All Manila Crystal Showroom for that. So yeah, that's it. And if you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you have any comments or suggestions, you want to say hey, comment down below. If you would like to receive notifications of my new videos, hit the subscribe button below. And if you would like to receive your very own tarot reading or Reiki healing session with me, both face-to-face and online, here are the details. And from the Light Seer Tarot and I, we bid you guys bye-bye. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.